Alright, what's up guys? Jet Rod here. I'm starting to get a little freaking ticked off, okay? I'm just so lethargic lately. I can't stand it. I hate it. I just feel so... It's time to take this down for one thing. Alright, holidays are over. See you later. See you next year, bud. I already switched the kitchen towels out. I'm just getting... I don't know, man. The spring came early over here, wiped out with allergies, taking a lot of Benadryl because it gets pretty, I got terrible allergies and that's what it takes for me to remain functional. Just feeling lethargic and I'm sick of it, okay? Golly, so we're progressing the Rodopolis 8x8 into part 2 a couple weeks early. Started that yesterday, so we're going to change the diet and the lift, and here's what we're going to do, okay? Here's what we had. I will rewrite this. There's what we had, and now what we're going to do is Group A now becomes all chest and tricep movements. Group B becomes all back and bicep movements. And those are going to alternate from day 1 to day 2. So day 1 is going to have both chest and tricep movements, all Group A fully. And it's going to have one movement from Group B, one back and bicep movement. All right, Group C, beginning with the shoulder press and the reverse fly for the rear delts. I call them the IPAs because it's like you got some mugs or some pitchers of IPA and you're pouring them out. When I used to drink, I hated IPA. Didn't like it. Only ever found one that I liked. I'm not even going to tell you what it was. Anyway. Squats and deadlifts are going to change to 4x8. No more 64 rep squat and deadlift right now. We're moving to 4 sets of 8. So that's 8, 16, 24, 32 reps. And we're going to go heavier. So I'll determine what I'm going to progress that to. Yesterday I just did it with 225 on the squat. So the weights are increasing and the rest time is increasing. For reference, yesterday... the two heavy movements of the heavy chest and tricep movement I did was the Smith machine chest press, and I did 205 for 4 sets of 8, and then I pushed the 75s on the French press for as many as I could. The lowest set was 7, and lifted the Planet Fitness. Nothing wrong with that, but our Planet Fitness, the dumbbells only go up to 75, so we're peaked out right there. I guess we have a plate loaded easy curl bar now with a preacher curl bench, and I guess I could, if I wanted to, load that up and just do all skull crushers with that, skull crushers with the pec flies, and then go ahead and do skull crushers with the chest press too. Be kind of redundant, but we only go to 75 on there. So anywho, the back and bicep movement that I did yesterday, the only one, because I did all chest and tricep movements and one back and bicep movement, or one set, one part of Group B, which was the dumbbell curl and the dumbbell rows and the bent over dumbbell rows and the supinated dumbbell curl seated with a full extension down here, a nice full extension. If you can see that, all the way down, all the way up. We're not stopping here. We're not stopping here. We're all the way down, all the way up. Okay. I did that I did the dumbbells. I grabbed the 65s, and I'll do the 70s next time because that was actually really easy to do with that longer rest time. I foresee us progressing to the 75s pretty quickly on that too, and then we're going to be in the same situation where we need to get creative and change the exercise selection to the barbell row probably, and the same with the so anyway, we curled with the 30s. 30s were tough. I've definitely gotten weaker with the higher volume and the lower reps and the low rest time. Definitely lost some strength, but I've obviously gained some endurance through that higher volume. We're immediately going to move back up to higher weight and longer rest time. So that's where we're at. We're progressing. So that means day 2, we're going to do all back and bicep movements in one chest and tricep movement. So, how about that? How about them freaking apples? Like I said, deadlift and squat are not going to change. The diet's going to change. I debated with myself for a hot minute about this. We're going to go ahead and end this video in a second, but the diet is now going to be a carb load before the night before, or that afternoon. So if it's a evening lift, then my lunch is going to be a carb load. All right, and that's just going to be like a single bagel. I've only got one left. A single bagel. This is Dave's Killer Bread bagel. So good. And great ingredients. It's the best kind of bread you're going to get just at the store, I believe. Or we'll go with a single serving of oats. Okay? A half a cup to a full cup of oats. Or a full serving of rice. That'll be with 3 or 4 hours before the lift. But for the Saturday lift, I'll carb load the night before because I get up and go to the gym on Saturday. Single serving of rice. So those are my carb choices, and we're going to load them up before the lift now. Before every lift, we'll get the carb load so that we got the glycogen to push the heavier weights. So we can progress, grow, get stronger, and over time, this periodization that we're on is just gonna. It's fairly linear. I mean, it represents a straight line, but it increases and plateaus and increases and plateaus. Whatever kind of periodization you want to call that, but to me, it's just the natural order of things without trying to get too specific on exactly what it all is. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're increasing the weight and the rest times. We are carb loading before lifts, and we have shifted the program a little bit. We have shifted the workout a little bit in the progression of the program. So that's what it is. I'm going to rewrite this in the new format, and I hope you guys are out there having a great time. Hope y'all are out there lifting and progressing, and stay safe. And don't let the world get you too far down. Remember, sometimes you gotta shut off all the outside stuff and just focus on. Say hi to your neighbor. You know, see your neighbor out, say hi, start a conversation. You know, realize we're not all so different. Okay, we're all out here just trying to progress through life. All right, talk to you later.